So next I'm going to go grab my electric sprayer. We picked up most of the debris. There's still some down. I'm not all that worried about it. Not going for perfection. I'm going to pick up grab our Gen 2 sprayer, and we're going to be applying Thunder. It's got a powerful solvent in it, and it's got a lot of detergency. It's able to break down that. I may add a little bit of silver solution to help increase the surface tension release ability of it. It can sometimes take up paint, but this is overspray for the most part, and it's really, really fresh. So when you can deal with paint that's pretty fresh, you can sometimes get it up. If I need to, I can add a little bit of extra solvency to it. That'll help it break down by adding a solvent product that Gray Matter is working on. So we're going to get this going now with the pre-spray process. Catch you guys in a second. Okay guys, so right now we're applying that mix that I showed you, and as you can tell, it's going to break up the paint pretty good. We're going to be careful not to ruin any of their walls, but you know, this is pretty fresh paint, so it shouldn't be too much of a challenge. As you can see, it's already starting to break it up. We're going to let it sit. These type of bills, when people are lazy, are painful. Makes people want to use drop cloths really, really bad after they get this kind of bill. And that's what I have to say. You don't have to work for free. Don't let yourself work for free. And, you know, because this is basically going to take a lot of work to get this fixed. We're going to run a floor machine next with a red pad and scrub it, and then we'll be rinsing with the Sapphire tool with a brush glide under it. And it's going to turn out actually really darn good, but you know, just really very poor workmanship, very lazy, and so you punish. Costs a lot. That's all there is to it. Can't do it for free. So yeah, but it should break up pretty easy. Dwell time is going to be key on this one, guys. Lots of time. Don't be scared to put down the product. But you know, the truck costs a lot of money to run per hour. Everything costs money. But yeah, it's already starting to cut that paint away. And you know, silver solution adds a little bit of detergency, and a little bit of surfactant, which is foam. And the Thunder has a lot of detergent and solvent, so it's able to just bust this out without too much of an issue. So we're gonna let it sit, and then I'll be back in like 10 minutes to scrub them. But look, it's already starting to like break up the paint because it doesn't want to stick to these floors. So, all right, leave the scrubber right here, sprayer right there, and I'll go get this floor. So guys, we got the floor machine all set up, and it got a red pad under it. We got a little water in our tank, a little silver solution, just to help keep the floor lubricated. And we're just gonna scrub. Careful around the baseboards, but it should take the paint off. Is this the way I want to do everything? No. But unfortunately, you got to put it in suspension. And some of these spots are going to need scraped. That's all there is to it. Some guys out there saying, oh, could you use a spinner on that? Yeah, and it would take a lot longer and probably not get all the paint off. The mechanical agitation is what's going to make this work. Spinners are vastly overrated. And I know I was a big fan of a spinner, remember? Look at my past videos, check them out. You know, I'm a big fan of the Sapphire tool and the Evolution with a glide under it. Like that corner I'm going to have to grab and hit by hand. Grab and clean under that by hand. Just need that center part. You can grab the pad when you're all done scrubbing, go around the edges. You could use a doodle bug if you want. They're not all that picky about it. Big blobs of paint, those are sometimes less challenging, believe it or not, than some of this overspray. Now at this point, honestly, you could pick it up with a mop. If you needed to. And yes, I am putting down a lot of water because I don't want this. The more lubricated this pad stays, the less likely for it to clog. That, and I don't want to carry the extra water upstairs. But I'll show you a little trick to get rid of water from your fresh water tanks. That's as good as I'm getting that one. Now some of this you'll have to suck it. When you're sucking it with the Sapphire tool and you're spraying and you're rinsing, you'll see things that you'll need to hit twice, or you'll bend down with a pocket knife or a scraper and hit. None of that's a problem. Don't make it a problem. It ain't gonna be a problem. Don't make any of it a heavy. But remember, this type of work is difficult work. It's work that could have been avoided with a tarp. Could you imagine trying to get this up with a sponge mop, though? I mean, dear God. On Thunder's a terrific grout cleaner, by the way. So is Silver Solution. So is Lightning. Wait till you see these grout lines when we're done. We're not going for perfection though. They're hiring us to get up the paint, not clean grout lines to perfection. Where I see it drying out, I'm adding some water. Always looking. All right, I'll be back to you in a second. I don't want my battery to die, so catch you in a guys real quick how I drain these tanks. I just take and pull the hose off, set it right in, and just hold up the handle. You don't want to carry water upstairs if you can avoid it. You know, for some reason the sound of that makes me want to pee. Oh no. Oh.
pretty darn loud. This wand has a lot of CFMs. I hope you guys can hear me, but I'm actually not using the brush to scrub. That is the that is the pressure from the truck that we're using. Now in this case, I'm going to have to scrub on it a little bit. We still got to go through with a flat mop and detail. Pink's getting hot. Okay guys, so that is pretty much it. I'm going to flip you around so you can see what we did. So I still got the hand work to do and the flat mopping. I'm not going to bore you with those details, but it just shows just how good our chemistry is, that we can break stuff down really great and make it an awesome cleaning experience for you guys. You know, buy from Gray Matter Chemistry. Go ahead and get yourself one of those Green Glide brush glides. It is absolutely awesome. I can't say enough good about it. And as always, just think it through and order from us. GrayMaverickChemistry.com.
You won't regret it.